The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel welcomes you to this edition of the Mayor's and Supervisors Weekly Update, brought to you by...
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard.
The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Welcome, everyone, to this week's edition of the Mayor's and Supervisors Update. I'm Chris Carosa, publisher of the Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. And each week, we bring you the goings-on in the towns and villages that we cover. This week, we'll be starting with Mike Falk in the town of Lima. Mike, what's Lima looking like?
Hey, Chris, thanks for hosting us again. So we're recording this and you're seeing this on Sunday. So on Tuesday, the 15th, will be the water vote for Water District 5. All properties within the proposed district get to vote. If you have any questions, you can certainly call me over at the town hall, 582-1130. But you would have received mailers and all these other things all along. It'll be good to finally put the water vote to bed. 2 days later, on the 17th, there will be a special meeting of the Lima Town Board at the Town Hall, 6:30 p.m., to discuss the outcome of the water vote and any next steps, along with discussing possible appointment of a new highway superintendent. Then, right on the heels, the 19th and 20th, is the Battle of the Crossroads right at Mark Tubbs Park. This is a Civil War reenactment that's going to be Saturday and Sunday, the 19th and 20th. You'll see living history. You'll see everybody pitching their tents out there, cook fires, all of the antique accoutrements that come on the wagons and everything else. Along with the uniforms and all of these people who volunteer their time to keep history alive. Family-friendly event, definitely worth coming out to see. Then, of course, the Crossroads Festival is July 31st through August 3rd. limafest.org is the website. You'll see that there's 25 bands lined up. There are kids' activities on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, a big townwide parade on the 31st. This year, we have added a cutting class music competition exposition sort of function on Friday afternoon. So that's August 1st. This is for high school musicians. Register. It is free. You get to be on the big stage, come out, play your music for everybody, get some experience, have some fun. You can register right on the website, limafest.org. We have all kinds of things going on all weekend, bed races on Saturday, barbecue competition on Sunday, all of the standard items. So visit the website, come on out and see us. And then we will be exhausted. And so that's all I've got, Chris.
All right. Still have the whole month of August ahead of you. You can't be exhausted yet. All right. We have a message from Rick Milne, who wasn't able to be here today. He said he was happy to support and attend the Monroe County announcement at the Frederick Douglass Rochester International Airport on Thursday morning, announcing the new free mobile phone app, a pilot program, for travelers at the airport that are deaf or hard of hearing. This new AIRA ASL smartphone app is a service that connects deaf and hard of hearing individuals with professional remote American Sign Language ASL interpreters around the clock. This will help those traveling and employees of the airport as well to communicate easier and faster to discuss flight changes, baggage issues, connection issues, etc., etc. With the very large deaf, hard of hearing population in the greater Monroe County area, with the Rochester Institute of Technology, NTID here, this should be very well utilized and will support a very important portion of the local population and those traveling through Rochester and Monroe County. With regard to the village of Honeoye Falls, Rick says it's village tax season and Deputy Clerk Treasurer Luft has been very busy accepting village tax payments. Please remember, if you haven't paid your village taxes by now, they are past due and you may be subject to a late payment fee. Please get your village taxes paid as soon as possible. Payments are made to the Village of Honeoye Falls and are paid directly at the Village Hall during regular business hours. That's 5 East Street in Honeoye Falls. If you need to make a payment still, you may call the village office at 624-1711 to make sure you are visiting the office during business hours. Each year, on a rotating basis, the Association of Monroe County Villages elects a new president. This year, Honeoye Falls serves in this role. Carrie Hoffman, the village clerk, will serve as the organization's secretary, and Mayor Rick Milne will serve as president. The June 26th executive dinner was hosted by Honeoye Falls, and the 10 Monroe County mayors met to discuss projects, common issues, both local and statewide concerns, as well as successes. The Village of Honeoye Falls was happy to host the meeting at TK's on the Falls, and the host restaurant did not disappoint. The wonderful weather, fantastic food, and great view of the falls set a nice stage for our gathering. Lastly, for our wastewater treatment plant project, we continue to look for as many possible letters of support for the new plant build as possible. We have received some great letters from both businesses and residents, and Rick thanks you. We do need more though. We need more. He says we want more letters. Time is drawing near for the application for grant funding to be sent in. Your letter of support may help us in getting the grant funding and thus keeping the costs of our tax rolls lower. Please consider sending in that letter. Letters may be sent to the Village of Honeoye Falls at 5 East Street, Honeoye Falls, New York, 14472. Attention, Mayor Rick Milne. And that's all from Rick. We turn it over to John in the town of Mendon. John, what's moving in Mendon?
Well, a couple of things. I've been absent the last couple of weeks, so I wanted to thank Deputy Supervisor Brent Rosick for filling in for me. And as you may have seen on social media, we've had another dog that has turned up in the town of Mendon, and this one did go unclaimed, and unfortunately we had to turn it over to Lollipop. Hopefully the dog will be adopted, but I just want to remind everyone to please license your dog with the town of Mendon and have it chipped. We have a chip reader. Our priority is and has always been to get the dog back to the owner. Some people, write their name or their phone number on the collar. Please, please, please register your dog. It's very inexpensive, and it just creates a lot of issues for a dog control officer and expenses if we have to have that dog boarded that is loose. Public hearing on temporary signs is Monday, July 14th. We would like to hear from you. Either come to the meeting, send me an email. You can participate virtually on Zoom. We really want to hear from people. We've heard from some people on temporary signs in the past, and we are looking to possibly alter our local law. So we want to hear what you think. We'll just starting the process on the 2026 budget, and as always, everything triggers off the budget, just like at home. You can't do it unless you can have earmarked the money for it. And if anybody has ideas or thoughts or changes, this is the time. Please contact me, because if it's not in the budget, then 9 times out of 10, we can't do it. The spray park was closed during the day for a few days for some various reasons, but one of the majority reasons is all the work that's being done on Boughton Hill Road. Boughton Hill Road is a county road. The town of Mendon has been basically hired as a subcontractor by the county to do that road, and they were milling the shoulders and bringing all the material from those shoulders down to the spray park to create some fill so that we can expand the soccer field. So it was kind of a two-part thing, and there were literally hundreds of trips with various trucks from other towns came to help out to help put that fill in there, and we were happy because it not only created a place for the fill, but it also is going to help with future soccer field expansions on Semmel Road. A reminder that now the spray park is open. It's normal hours, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Normally we close up on Labor Day. The last couple of years, weather's been pretty good in September, and we've extended it a couple of weeks. Let's see. Summer rec is in full swing. I can't show enough appreciation to the Honeoye Falls-Lima School District for the summer rec program. The town of Mendon does pay $240 towards every camper that is there for summer rec for the entire several week program. And obviously there is a fee to the participants as well. But that program, they have quotas to meet as far as number of counselors versus number of campers. They have to have a nurse on duty all the time. There are a lot of expenses to following all the rules and regulations through Monroe County and New York State. And quite frankly, if it wasn't for the school, we wouldn't be able to have a summer rec program. We would not be capable of having it. So I really want to thank the school as well as our partners and the Village of Honeoye Falls, the town and village of Lima, and West Bloomfield in making that a very successful program. And a special thanks to Kim Roberts, who's in charge of the community programs, who does a terrific job. Stony Lonesome Road, the east side of that, we're still working on that. There's some wetlands that were delineated that we are working with the state to make sure that we have a turnaround if we block off that section of Stony Lonesome Road access to Clover Street from the east side. And it's been a little bit of a longer process than we really wanted, but we're still kind of hoping that we could get that done this year. It would really be something that we feel, based on the crash evidence that New York State has, that will alleviate a lot of the accidents that we all know have happened there, because most of the accidents have happened with cross-through traffic on Stony Lonesome. And some other good traffic news is that New York State is going to be turning the intersection of Boughton Hill and Route 64 into a four-way stop before the end of this construction season. There will be signage ahead of the stop signs being placed on Route 64, and then there will be additional warnings right after the stop signs are put up. Eventually, the state would like to put up a roundabout at that intersection, similar to what we have at 251 and Clover Street, Route 65. And that is another welcome addition to our town to make it safer for everybody. I've also talked to the state about including double solid lines from Boughton Hill Road down to Mendon-Honeoye on Route 64, because we have had several complaints regarding cars passing legally there during school bus times and heavy traffic times. And as most people know, that is one of the more dangerous intersections in town. And I think that between the four-way stop and then eventually the traffic circle, that will really make a huge difference in the amount of accidents, just as it happened at 251 and Route 65. That, again, traffic circle turned out to be a really good thing. It not only provides a safe intersection, but it also slows people down. And if you're a frequent driver on 64 south of the hamlet of Mendon, I know it's posted at 55, and we have certainly asked the law enforcement to enforce that. But as you probably know, speed limits very frequently exceed 55 miles an hour on that road. Pretty straight road. And we definitely are looking to make it safer for our residents as well as those passing through town. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, John. Mike, anything more? Nope. All right. Thank you both for being here. Thank you all for watching. Remember, this program airs every Sunday at 1 p.m. on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Like the page or subscribe to the channel, and those platforms will notify you when the program begins. Otherwise, you can read the transcript in next week's paper. That's all for now. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye for now.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pan-Dimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pan-Dimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.